Everybody, welcome to another race for the Super Metroid Randomizer Accessible Tournament. Today we have PapaSchmo facing off against b1zn. I'm actually pretty familiar with both of these runners. They were in the GT Classic tournament that is currently going on for anybody who's a GT Classic fan. PapaSchmo is actually a good friend of mine and bested me in the last GT Classic match I did, so really excited that I get a chance to do comms for this randomizer race. b1zn also did a great job in the GT Classic tournament, so it'll be really neat for me to see how these two guys handle randomizer. For anybody that is not familiar with randomizer, all the items in the game will be in different locations than they are found in the vanilla game, which creates some really interesting races for sure. I think one of the neatest aspects about it is Super Metroid is very well known for its sequence breaking in the vanilla game. So in the randomizer, you will see so many different ways to break sequences, the intended way of beating the game. So we have no idea which order these racers are going to defeat the bosses. It's kind of all dependent upon which items they get, which route they choose to take based on the items that they get. You know, there's a lot of soft lock preventions in randomizers. If you're familiar with the vanilla game, there's some blocks that you either have to bomb or shoot out that you can, well, instead of bombing the blocks, you can just shoot them out. So very minor changes. And it's a total randomizer. So who knows where anything is. So I was looking in the chat saying that I'm a bit quiet. So I did turn up my volume. I hope that helps. If you guys can let me know. So last thing I'm sure you want is a volume issue while we're trying to go. And they're getting ready to roll. PapaSchmo is on your left. b1zn is on your right. Good luck, runners. Good luck, chat. Good luck, me. Good luck, Restreamer. Good luck, Jay. Good luck, Ghost Wizard, doing the tracking for us. So looks like my volume is good right now, so that's pretty awesome. So the racers are off. So you're going to see that we skip series station and we start right from the ship. There's really no reason to run series in this category. You can already see a little bit of variety how both runners attack the parlor. You'll be hearing throughout the run that each room has a name. Ooh, look at that, some Moonfall. Moonfall is some tech for everybody. If you have Moonwalk turned on and you charge a shot or shoot a shot and then jump backwards, it uncaps Samus's fall speed. So you can see some really quick drops, which only saves time really in very long shafts. And so both runners have Moonwalk engaged. By the way, this is my first randomizer that I've done commentary for, but I have a lot of experience with Hundo, Any Percent, and GT Classic. So, hopefully that knowledge will be helpful here. But I've played some randomizer. I'm actually in this tournament, scoping it out. As I said before, I know PapaSchmo and b1zn. I know both of these runners, and very excited to do comms for their match. Nice entry there in construction zone from b1zn. A little different tech from PapaSchmo. Oh man, space jump right away. That's pretty neat. So right there, space jump access to a lot of areas that otherwise would be unavailable this early in the game. Can open up wrecked ship, which is where Phantoon lives. Can open up you need a lot of E-tanks to do that, but can definitely open up lower Norfair as well. And with the space jump, I would probably just kill that Rio and then just do what b1zn did and space jump and get that super. So we've got already a pretty outstanding movement item and spring ball. Oh my goodness. We got two of the controversially best movement items in the game. Some people hate space jump because of how awful it can be outside of water. The mechanics are a little bit different. There's different frame that you have to hit jump on to be successful. Spring ball, you either love it or hate it. Some runners hate it because when they go for those mock balls, if their inputs are wrong, they might get a little bit of bounce there. I love and I hate spring ball. It kind of depends on what I'm doing, you know. All right, so it looks like both runners have opted to go up the elevator, so we're going to see a climb here because they don't have power bombs, so there's no access to the Brinstar power bombs down there, and no speed, so there's no access to the item here that's inside that wall on the right. And both runners opting for the so-called behemoth or just defend climb. We got some ledge grabs going. I'm not crazy about this method because the pirates, I just feel like, I mean, you got to be really accurate to avoid those shots, but, you know, a little bit of trouble, but pretty well handled by both runners. b1zn's a little low on health, but should have no problem. These little gamers or whatever they're called, they're usually really reliable for a big health drop. And I'm imagining both runners will be heading to BT. Now, in this category, you're not going to fight Bomb Torizo unless you have, well, unless there's bombs or maybe power bombs. I forget. I know bombs for sure will cause the fight to happen. Or if you have bombs when you're in here. But I don't think with power bombs. They should just be able to leave. You got the BT skip. The BT skip on the NTSC version. Don't normally see that unless you're in a rando, right? Because it's impossible. Ooh, a little difficulty on the Alcatraz escape. So what b1zn and PapaSchmo are trying to do is get through that little gap right there, and they both did it successfully to kind of avoid something. It takes you a little while longer going around. Oh, looks like they're both heading down to 230 missiles. This is a good check. Yeah, I wonder if either of them are going to decide to go down and check out the Criteria power bomb location. Another pack of supers. Now, supers are really, really important. We don't know where the beams are in this game, so right now you're probably going to see them pick up every ammo pack they can to make sure they have enough ammo to get through the game safely. Supers are extra clutch because they do a great job opening pink doors in one shot. You have more access to other areas that have green doors. And generally in this kind of randomizer, you end up finding a significant amount of super packs, which can really help you out later sections of the game. So big route divergence here. PapaSchmo is checking Old Mother Brain, and I would also guess that be checking the blue Brinstar soup power bombs. b1zn's going to do a little quick gauntlet check up here, so you can kind of see if there's anything here that makes it worth your time to come back later. Got an E-tank and some missiles. I think PapaSchmo just really wanted another shot at this behemoth climb. See if he can do a better job than he did last time. So my guess is that b1zn is probably going to head over for your so-called early supers. That's what I would do. And then we'll see if they decide to do an Eddie-kun check. Most people's checks in rando are extremely dependent upon what items they find and where. Some items will get you a little bit further through the game than others. Always cool to see what we find. There's just a bunch of missile packs. I don't know about you, but I'm never a big fan of just finding missile packs. I feel like missiles are the least useful item in rando. You can please prove me wrong if you know better than I do. So PapaSchmo's got to watch his health a little bit. He's a little bit low health, and anybody that's very used to playing vanilla Super Metroid will know that this room that PapaSchmo's going in right now, called Terminator. Oh no, he's already past Terminator. But there's no reliable E-tanks down here. So, you know, again, being rando, I think you have to pay even more attention to your health than just about anything else in a rando, because sections of the game that you would normally be rewarded with a refill of your health, they just don't exist in rando. It's almost like you're lucky. I think the other real important thing in rando, or in this particular randomizer, are suits. So they want to get either the Varia suit, which will help them navigate through heated rooms, or the gravity suit, which will open up, well, a much quicker Meridia, because you can't really get through Meridia without ice and high jump boots or something similar. So nothing really too hot for b1zn so far. Again, it just looks like basic ammo pickup. Right here where b1zn is, no save, so he's going to have to be really, really careful here, because these this room can be very dangerous without a suit. I would farm some health if I were him right now. b1zn? Those frogs, they drain your health pretty fast. I'm pretty sure no runner is going to be happy right now with their loadout. It's pretty cool to have space jump at this point, but I think both runners would be even more happy to find an E-tank or a suit. Early in this run, I think the most important thing to do is just mitigate health and make smart checks. You can already see PapaSchmo is getting, low on health. I hope he can grab that big health that came right there. And power bomb count is going to be very important, because neither runner has bombs. Bombs is an item just like anything else. It's going to be somewhere in Zebbies, and you're going to have to look for it. Oh my goodness, with no runner having to save right now, I'm getting really nervous with their health. b1zn going to take a risk here without high jump boots to go in this room, and so it's a really fancy setup right here. It's much easier with high jump boots than it is without high jump boots to get that super to connect on the wave gate and open it up. So you can listen for an audio cue if the super hits in the right spot. It's really not a bad idea with the amount of supers that b1zn has. It can be particularly tricky to farm supers in this area. But, got a healthy amount right now. Depending on how reliable he is with this technique, it's just not a bad check, but it's not necessarily in logic. The game expects you to have wave beam at this point. Wave beam is a beam that can shoot through objects and impediments. b1zn just wants this item. Oh, I hope he gets it. Looks like no, still hasn't gotten it. So you're not going to have very good luck farming supers here. You might get lucky and farm one in the bug just outside of this door to your left a little bit, but I don't know. At this point, yeah, I would leave. This is probably the part of the game where you're already getting a little bit frustrated by what you haven't gotten. And I'm not sure I agree with that call of b1zn skipping supers. I wouldn't skip any super at all until I have charge beam or yeah, I'm going to say charge beam. Seriously, I'm not going to skip any super until I have charge beam. Core spawn supers I find are much easier to collect than the wave gate area, so I approve this call by b1zn. I approve this. How many of you like a seed where you have no E-tank at this point? Just the health you're starting with. Oh my goodness. This is a feels bad seed already. Makes you wonder if one of them had checked the blue Brinstar power bombs, or Billy Mays. I think with space jump, I would have checked Billy Mays. What do y'all think? I think that might have been a mistake, not checking Billy Mays. I'm getting so nervous too by how close to death they've been. And this is a risky room for b1zn to enter. Oh no! Oh man, I would never enter that room without an E-tank. I mean, if he had gotten 2 supers in right away, might have been fine. But Yeah, you want to talk about feels bad? b1zn is now 12 minutes behind PapaSchmo, and oh no, there's a save here. He still got his old, or is that just the tracker? That's just the tracker. I don't think b1zn has any of that stuff now. So making more difficult work for our tracker. You never want to see that happen. I feel bad, b1zn. Come on, dude. At least the only advantage right now is he knows where some checks are. So I would, without a doubt, expect b1zn to check Billy Mays and the blue Brinstar power bombs. That's exactly what I would do in this scenario. If I had, but again, got to go find power bombs first. I think power bombs were at BT. So I wonder where PapaSchmo is heading. I wonder if at this point they want to head Papa? Maybe save? Why would you fight Spore Spawn? Yeah, okay, Papa's going to take a save, and that's a save station you might not know about because, who fights Spore Spawn these days? A couple categories. I just fought Spore Spawn this morning. Little mini boss RTA, but definitely that save is not something you would really know unless you were a big fan of Mappo or, your early days of playing the game. Is Papa going to go up? Papa, come on, buddy. Good thing he saved. We know he's not watching b1zn, but whoa, dude. You nut. Oh, my God. Holy cow. So Side Hopper Room takes out both, or Mission Impossible Room, whatever you want to call it, takes out both runners. I don't think I would have predicted that at the beginning. Not like this, guys. Not like this. Fortunately, PapaSchmo has like a 12.5-minute advantage. How about that clutch save? That's some good wherewithal from PapaSchmo right there to say, you know what, the room I'm checking in is really dangerous with this output, so I might take that save there. And who wants to think if he's doing it again? I say do it again. There you go. Try it different this time. Jeez, brave. These guys are brave, let me tell you. This is probably why most of my rando seats take 2 hours. I don't take enough risks. Ooh. See, he should just load them full of supers. If I'm correct, they take 2, maybe 3 supers to kill, but at least 2 power bombs. So you got the DPS difference between power bombs and supers. And, I don't know. I think I would either skip the room altogether or just be really good about just throwing supers, maybe co-jacking a few, just making sure I hit those guys. So Chad is saying that they do 80 damage. PapaSchmo is entering in at 79. He wants this. He wants this check. Sometimes you can get like that. Come on. Oh, nice. All right, you got one more, dude. You got one more. Come on. Clutch, boss. Oh, no. Oh, man. 2 deaths for a missile pack. Oh. You hate to see it. You love to see it. You hate to see it. So I don't know how I should be feeling about this. PapaSchmo took me out of the GT Classic tournament. Should I be reveling in his... No, I'm just kidding. I really want him to get really good stuff here. So we have a little audible here from b1zn. I think just going to the ship to save. I support that call. I would be a little bit more careful with saves if I had already lost so much time. I was kind of watching PapaSchmo. Does anybody know, did b1zn go check Billy Mays? I don't know if he's had time to do that. That's probably what I would do. PapaSchmo looks like he's going to... Oh, why? No, don't do this. I don't agree with this call. I don't know. It's probably a good call. He's got a lot of supers. But, oh! Dude, you're nuts. Oh, man. Anybody else just had a real clench moment right there? Please be something good. Oh, thank goodness. And look at b1zn. What an absolute madman. Who would go in this room with no E-tank? So I bet Papa's going to check Billy Mays now, and that's really smart. This is an easy this is a really easy check to forget about, and especially if you don't have gravity suit. I mean, I hate that being in the Billy Mays room without gravity suit. I just hate it. Papa power bombs, dude. Anybody else a little nervous about this? Can you get through this without a power bomb? Can you shoot this block? Because like, how's he gonna get back down? Do we have a reset point? Do we have a save somewhere? I mean, I think he's got that save up near Spore Spawn. Let's see if it's worth it. Son of a gun. Oh, man. All right, everybody. So this seed right now is wild. I think b1zn's making a good call going down here to check, I'm guessing, alpha and beta power bombs. I think that's pretty smart. What I would do is I would check them, and then I would just go right toward Phantoon. I know that sounds crazy with a pea shooter and only one E-tank, but I don't know. Let's see what we get here. That might make it a good play. No, you don't want to go to wreck ship. Now that I think about it, with only 5 power bombs, I don't think I would go there. b1zn, you should have stayed up there a little bit longer. Takes 2 hits from the power bombs to kill these side hoppers, and I'm pretty sure at least one is still alive. Yeah. So you can actually wait there. And he's not going to be able to get out of this pit without doing a wall jump. So again, just another dangerous situation. Well, he's got space jump. Whoa. So who'd have thought that the side hoppers would be the first real boss of the game? Anybody want to start taking bets for Varia or Gravity Suit? Anybody? I really think there's going to be something at Alpha PBs. I think PapaSchmo. I'm telling you, man, these side hoppers, animals today. Oh, please give b1zn something good. All right, so power bombs are a much cooler pick than you would think, just simply because you don't have bombs. So I would pick that up, b1zn. Good job. So that's another thing. Like I was talking about the supers, if I don't have any, good beams and I don't have charge beam, I'm totally picking up a ton of supers. Same thing goes with not having bombs. Oh my gosh. If I'm not having bombs, I am 100% picking up every pack of power bombs I find. I think PapaSchmo is going to be lucky here. What I would be doing right now is I'd be making my way down to Spazer. And, and then Kraid's Lair trying to take Kraid out. Jeez, the health. The health. Are you guys watching this? So I got to confess, I have not watched a lot of these tournament matches. I just haven't had the time so far. Now that I'm out of the GT Classic tournament, maybe I'll have a little bit more time to watch some more of everybody's matches here. But it is not usual, I feel, to see this many deaths or near deaths 20 minutes into a seed. And look at almost sink at Red Tower after all of that with, a relatively same loadout. I mean, b1zn's ammo is terrible compared to PapaSchmo's, but look at where we are. After all that happened, for us to be kind of at Red Tower, you had PapaSchmo doing what I would say was a really smart move there, taking the Sloters refill. You don't really need to understand that reference. It's just a refill that was used in an RBO run that got named after a runner who took that safety often. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm calling it Vanilla Varia. Vanilla Varia. Who's with me? Now, there could be something good at high jump boots. So I would probably, if I had one E-tank like b1zn, I'm probably going to Kraid. With PapaSchmo, without one E-tank, I mean, Kraid shouldn't pose that much of a risk. And I know PapaSchmo's used to fighting Kraid with low health in GT Classic, so, but 99 health and 199 health are like two totally different things. We got a call for Varia X-Ray. Please no. Please no. I don't wish X-Ray on any rando player unless you have Screw Attack and Space Jump as your first two items. All right, what do we got here? More supers. Oh, these. How many of y'all think that these guys are cussing at the game right now? We got a call for Gravid Varia and Varia Gravity. That would be super dope. I would like to see that just for the memeing. By the way, I don't internet that much, so if that was a bad use of the phrase memeing, I'm sorry. I don't know any better. PapaSchmo knew very wisely to take out Mini Kraid the way he did, because Mini Kraid will have killed him if he had run into Mini Kraid. Mini Kraid is a tough guy. Skalade, or Craig, as I've heard him called. Nice quick kill by b1zn. Doesn't this match feel like completely even? I mean, I got to give PapaSchmo the advantage by far right now, especially with his ammo count. Really good patience. Just wipe the floor with Kraid. Eat my shorts, Kraid. So we got one boss down. I still give PapaSchmo the lead, though, because his ammo loadout is just so much better than b1zn's right now. And that is definitely not something that any of the runners wanted to see at Varia. So something special has to be at high jump boots. I mean, where else can you go? What haven't we seen? I mean, they could go to Wreck Ship. They do have Space Jump. I mean, I would not want to go there with that little health, but oh, nice. So Speed Booster is very important, I believe, in any run, especially a rando run. Speed means that, once you have suits or whatever, it puts Wreck Ship in logic. I think it also puts, potentially puts Gauntlet in logic. They could also check criteria power bombs. Definitely puts Wreck Ship in logic. And they don't have a suit, but eventually if they have a suit, you got Crocomire. If you never find Wave Beam, you could do some glitchy stuff there, or you could just go, I don't know, whatever. I'm just talking. Come on, high jump boots. Missile pack is like a smack in the face at this point. Oh my goodness. So criteria power bombs? Are the runners going to be expected to brave Gauntlet? And b1zn's pretty lucky that they ended up going toward Wreck Ship and picked up that one E-tank. You know what I'm doing right now if I'm these guys? I'm going to go check Croc Escape really quick, because I got in trouble one time. I forgot about Croc Escape, that it existed, and that's where Gravity Suit was. So, yeah, nothing good there, but at least b1zn knows that. But that's a really smart check right there. I support that check. What is Papa doing? Oh, okay, he's killing the gamer there. Yeah, so if I'm these guys, I'm probably going to check criteria power bombs, and then I'm going to go to Wreck Ship. So Gauntlet not in logic. Okay, yeah, no screw, and I know we don't have a lot of power bombs, so you're probably right about that. So please feel free to correct me in chat. I know there's some people in chat that know a lot more about randomizer than I do. I have no problem with that. I have no problem. Wait a minute. Okay, is that going to be a spark? For a second there, I looked away. I saw b1zn for a second. I'm like, wait, where did he pick up Screw Attack? And I'm like, oh no, he just had a charge Shine Spark. Where are we good? Is b1zn really gonna check? So I don't completely disagree with this X-ray check, and he's probably left with not a lot of options anyways. Might as well do the check right here instead of going all the way to Criteria Power Bombs, but you know, much more risky check for b1zn, or I mean for PapaSchmo, because he's one E-tank less, and you do have to deal with these waivers right there. Yeah, I guess I'm with this check. Good check, guys. Come on, no missile pack, please. Oh, crap. So there's that. Isn't it like super feels bad too when you know what's there and you just saw b1zn run through it, and now you're looking at PapaSchmo and you're like, you just want to will him, like use the force. No, Papa, there's nothing good will be found there. These aren't the items you're looking for. Somebody says waterway. They can do waterway. I wouldn't call it an in-logic check, but you can kind of wade through the water and then use. You can go right on top and charge a Shine Spark, and then go through the blocks. But I think without a suit, waterway is definitely not in logic. Although I could be wrong. b1zn nailing the blue gate glitch with the super missile. Anybody that's a fan of Free the Decora RTA will know how much I hate that gate. b1zn's going to go through some of the same checks that PapaSchmo already looked through. And this already, to me, seems like an absolutely frustrating seed. So, looking where PapaSchmo went, I am fully supporting this call, going right up there. I would head straight to Criteria Power Bombs and then right to wreck ship. b1zn flirting with disaster with these side hoppers again. Oh, come on, son of a gun. They did check moat. I'm pretty sure that b1zn checked moat and there was an E-tank there. I could be wrong, but I thought b1zn checked moat before he checked alpha and beta power bombs. Yeah, at least b1zn had a little thing saved up. No, don't go back that way. What did you need that way? Oh, he's got to kill Crate again, right? And he's got no E-tanks. b1zn's a little bit further behind than I would have thought. We already know PapaSchmo is not going to be rewarded with anything but power bombs here, but going into wreck ship, you want to have power bombs. You're going to use a lot of power bombs in wreck ship. Fortunately, Papa's got a ton of supers, so it doesn't need to worry so much about, say, the attic, so to speak. But you're going to need some power bombs to get into Fantoon's lair. You're going to need some power bombs if you want to check the east supers. Vile plumes are hungry. God, the enemies have been just as bad as the the item layout. We got the all ammo seat, everybody. If I had to take a guess, I would say PapaSchmo is at least 20 minutes ahead. That may sound like a ton, but b1zn has had two extremely costly deaths right now. And the first death, PapaSchmo was like, 12 plus minutes into the game. And then the second death was like 20 plus minutes. I would say I do not envy b1zn at all. And, he's going up to Billy Mays. We know that there's really absolutely nothing at Billy Mays that's kind of worth it. PapaSchmo doing some of the same checks we've already seen b1zn do. So, chat, what do you think? What's our next progression item? I'm absolutely certain at this point that's either going to be at Criteria Power Bombs or it's going to be in wreck ship. It's just going to have to be. I would go wreck ship. Once you get over the moat, I would check bottom left in the ocean. It's not a really fast check with the power suit. It's not a very fast check without gravity, but when you've seen literally everything else, you're hoping that you'll get a lucky item there. So I think that would be a good call. We had one call out for bubble missiles for gravity. I've done at least 2 seeds where gravity has been at bubble missiles, to be honest. And I remember that because I remember going to do checks just like this, like just all around town, and having like only 1 or 2 possible checks left and then finding what you needed there. I'm a little surprised Papa's not going. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm a little surprised Papa's not going to wreck ship. But again, like I said, I would check criteria. I would check these. Just go up, dude. You got space jump. There's no need to. No way. Another reset from b1zn. PapaSchmo being risky again. Okay, so he is doing, but Papa, you don't have enough health to get up there. I mean, you're gonna save at the ship? You got space jump, dude. Uh-oh. So this is one of those moments, people, where you can get extremely frustrated, where you're just kind of running out of options, you're running out of ideas. How many more checks do I have? How many more places can I go before I'm just sitting here going, well, those are the breaks. This is the other thing too with b1zn's going to have to remember where speed was. So I think that's why b1zn is going to Kraid. That's my guess anyways. So, because in that frog pocket there, or some people call it the janitor's closet or Kraid's E-tank room, we know that speed is there. b1zn knows that speed is there. What on earth is gone? Okay, so does anybody notice on Papa's game that he can't? What is that? Papa's got no speed. He's got speed, but he doesn't have speed. Reset? Would that fix it? That's not good. I have no help for that. That's not good at all. I don't know, Papa. I would. Maybe he has a turbo button on, but what would that do? That shouldn't cause a problem. And then the other thing is, I don't know. At this point, I would probably save the game and then reset. That's what I would do. And somebody says he's playing on an emulator for a randomizer. Can you play on anything else and play randomizer? I thought you kind of had to have an emulator for that. Why do I feel like b1zn has been in this room and we know nothing is here? Okay, y'all. Wreck ship is the play. Okay, so you can do it on a console. Oh, okay. All right. That's kind of neat. That's true, Zara. We don't know what's at wave gate because I don't think either runner successfully got the glitch there. So I think you're right. Papa is going to go gauntlet. So again, I'm telling you, I would go for wreck ship. So if Papa's careful, he has more than enough power bombs. This shouldn't be an issue. But I would definitely use supers on the Yapping Maw right there because supers will kill it. I would absolutely use supers just to be safe because you got a power suit. One more hit, one more drink, you're done. You're done, dude. I'm so nervous. Oh, that acid kill the Yapping Maw. Come on, dude. Supers will kill the Yapping Maw. But here's the thing, if it's no E-Tank, oh, God, ultimate feels bad. Come on, chat. You gotta lend these runners. I know they're not reading chat. We gotta give them some good juju here. we got this is wild, Jay. I can't agree more. This is I have played some mean seeds in just practicing, and I think I've had at least 3 SMRAT seeds go like 1 hour 58 minutes, and I don't think I have ever played a seed this vicious. This is vicious. No, b1zn, don't check that room. You only have 1 power bomb. Oh, bad news. Bad news. Can he do Mission Impossible? Because that's the only way he's getting out of this room. Oh, there is a soft lock protection. Okay, thanks for that, Strahd. You're right. So right there, everybody, if this had been a vanilla seed and b1zn had no bombs, well, and a vanilla seed, you'd had bombs by then. So it's a good thing those soft lock preventions are in there. So that's typically something there's a block there that you either have to shoot out with bombs or a power bomb. So good thing for that. Now it looks like b1zn is going to have to farm a power bomb, and these bugs that he's farming have like a near 0% power bomb drop. So I would go, b1zn's risking this. If I was b1zn, I would go to the Firefly room near Edikuns, because that is your absolute best bet for power bombs to get through here. Hey, did anybody see what PapaSchmo got at was it really nothing in the ocean missiles? I don't see anything on the tracker. Oh, and then b1zn looks like he got an E-Tank. All right. Definitely not what we wanted to see, vanilla E-Tank there. So again, PapaSchmo, if he does not have a save, please tell me he's got a good save. But here's what PapaSchmo has to deal with. There is 1 check that he can do in wreck ship right now. Just 1 check, spooky missiles. If there is nothing there, like if there's not another E-Tank there, this is going to be a really hard Phantoon fight. Because Papa has no suits, only 2 tanks. It's not as hard as a Phantoon first run. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so Papa's a really experienced runner in a lot of different categories. Definitely a good any percent runner. So I don't think Papa's going to have trouble taking out Phantoon, but 3 E-Tanks can also be a little risky because Phantoon and the Flames, they hit. Is it 40 damage? Maybe it's more than 40 damage without suits. Papa's screen is frozen on me here. That was weird. Oh, was that a timer syncing thing? Yeah, does anybody want to know if PapaSchmo has fixed his issue yet? He might have his chat up in like emote only. I don't know. Maybe he's talking. Oh, good. Speed is good. That was scary though. I'm guessing it was turbo. I don't know. Somebody says this is why studying item logic is important. And I'm going to have to agree with you. Somebody like me who's just starting to understand logic just through playing it, in a couple sheets that I've been given, I know Zero gave me a sheet on logic that I probably need to spend more reading. But yeah, space jump definitely and speed definitely puts you at wreck ship. And I really feel like I called wreck ship much earlier than these runners thought to go there. By the way, I approve of PapaSchmo just kind of shooting Phantoon and trying to get him to disappear. Gives you a chance to, farm more health, gives you a chance to not get hit by Phantoon. I mean, no suits. Look at that. Energy is depleting fast. Anybody that might not know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about suits, basically the runners are looking for the Varia suit, which will give them access to heated rooms. which so that's most of Norfair. And then they're also looking at Gravity Suit to help them out as far as getting through Meridia. That puts Meridia on logic most of the, with the Gravity Suit. But the suits also do a super job at minimizing the amount of damage you take from enemies. Oh, Papa, you only got supers. This is getting bad. This is getting risky. Oh man, that was smart. I approve PapaSchmo farming the flames right now. No, no, no. So what just happened there is Papa hit Fantoon with a super, and Fantoon wasn't close enough to death yet. So a super will put Fantoon into like full-blown rage mode, where you have at least 18 seconds of just flames. I'm sorry, is it 18 seconds? It's at least 18 seconds. I know, it's a long pattern. Come on, Papa. Don't forfeit, bro. Stick with this. You can do this. See, Papa has no idea where b1zn is. Not a clue. Looks like he might be switching controllers. So, but anyway, so Fantoon was enraged. So, normally in a vanilla game, a racer that has charge beam, geez, it looks like his game's not even starting. But a racer would have charge beam. Now, you can hold charge beam and you can charge something called a pseudo screw, which gives you temporary invincibility, and you can just jump through those flames. And so enraging Fantoon just kills time, but it's not very risky as far as surviving the run. The problem with Papa is that his health was so low. He has no suits and no charge beam. So that was really not survivable. It's really hard to avoid those flames and to shoot out those flames perfectly where you don't get hit. Without charge beam and that low health, I mean, that's just unfortunate. So Papa looks like he's either taking a break or he's having some kind of issue with his controller, or maybe maybe he's still going and maybe it's a restream thing on his screen. I'm not sure, but hopefully we'll have that figured out in a few minutes. Meanwhile, b1zn has significantly less ammo than PapaSchmo had going into Fantoon, but the same amount of health. So this is going to largely depend on b1zn's skill, and to be perfectly honest here, this would put b1zn not in the lead, but a little closer to tied if b1zn can take out Fantoon, because then b1zn will then head to Kraid after checking the wrecked ship, unless there's something else that makes, unless something routes him to Meridia, is my guess. I don't think Papa will forfeit. I just don't expect it, because he just doesn't have give up in him. Maybe it could be some in real life stuff might have happened, or oh no, b1zn, say it ain't so. Wow, that was a neat strat. All right, so I haven't seen that way to avoid the flames yet. So possible to survive, but not likely. Well, y'all, this has been exciting so far. Been a really interesting seed. I hope these guys will want to play more randomizer after this seed. Come on, Flames, come on. Oh no, imagine if b1zn survives this, please. Yes, Papa's back. b1zn's not. Son of a gun. Not like this, guys. Not like this. Raise your hand in chat if you have had a seed this awful before. All right, good. Papa's got his speed echoes. I think he was nervous. Jay, I'm so with you. I'm crying. You can't see it. I'm trying to moderate my voice here. But okay, so Papa's going to pick up this E-Tank, and we have sync again. Holy crap. That is so awesome. The only thing, though, if, sorry, Papa. The only thing to remember, PapaSchmo has Speed Booster, and where is b1zn going? Is he going to go to Kraid and get Speed Booster? Why? Just go. You're going to have to go all the way back to Wreck Ship, dude. Oh, he's going to save. Oh, he's right. Tell me he's just saving. It would be such a colossal waste of time. Yeah, but why save there? Why go all the way down to save there when you're already saved at the ship? What else is he picking up? Power bombs. That's what he's got. Oh, jeez. This is brutal, y'all. I want to give these guys, like, what does Jay say? Nah, he doesn't have Kraid anymore. So, but it looks like that's exactly where b1zn is going. I'm not sure I agree with this call. I would just tough it out and try to beat Fantoon, because he knows the only thing he's going to get from Kraid is Speed Booster. You don't need Speed Booster to get through Wreck Ship, especially when you have space jumps. So I don't know. What do you think, Chad? Is that a smart call, or would y'all have just nice speedball into Fantoon's lair, by the way, for PapaSchmo? That was GG, dude. What would y'all do, chat? I would have gone back to Fantoon. I believe both of these can take care of that. Speed to get to Bubble Mountain, right? Speed will get you there, and you know what? You're right. So with Speed, that probably would have been a better play for PapaSchmo before going to Wreck Ship, or b1zn when he had that loadout, was to check Bubble Mountain missiles. And I think Jay or somebody else mentioned that earlier, that checking Bubble Mountain missiles would have been a good play. Or just was Mayman calling gravity there. I'm telling you, it's probably going to be a suit there. I think you're right. I think that was the logical progression. They were supposed to pick up Speed at Kraid's warehouse, and then go check Bubble Mountain missiles, and then go to Wreck Ship. I think that's... Anybody want to tell me if that's relatively sound logic? Bubble Mountain has either ice or suit. I hope it's a suit. I mean, ice is a good pickup no matter when you get it. Prove me wrong. I'm a big fan of ice, if only for the Metroid rooms. But, or Zeb Skip, but of course you need Wave for that. But I would take either. I would much prefer a suit. So I think that's what b1zn's going to do. He's going to get Speed. I hope b1zn checks Bubble Mountain missile before he goes to Wreck Ship. GG PapaSchmo. He's got to be feeling better now, even without any serious progression items here, because you really can't go anywhere else right now. Not without severe risk. Well, he doesn't have enough health to get into Lower Norfair, and he doesn't have a suit, so no high jump boots either. So lava dive's out of the question. Yeah, Bubble Mountain. Gravity at Bubble Mountain and Vari at Waterway. This is the trolliest seed. I'd be spitting nails right now. I'd be so mad. I don't know if spitting nails makes sense. I'm just going to say whatever comes to mind anyways. All right, b1zn, do us all a solid. Go check Bubble Mountain. We want to see it. We want to know. Very check tool. All right, so Papa's got Wave Beam. Wave Beam is one of my top 3 or 4, probably my top 3 favorite items for Rando. Bombs. I don't know if this is a controversial opinion or not, but bombs is my absolute favorite item for Rando. Suits are everybody's favorite, but bombs are my favorite item for Rando because I hate just watching my power bomb count. Just don't like to do it. But Wave is great because Wave allows, if you can find ice, you can do the Zebetite skip. So that's one thing I love about Wave. Wave will now, by the way, Wave Gate, which is now in Logic, we've already done. technically Croc. So Croc would be in logic, right? Because it's not like a real hell run. Go save. Papa. No, Papa. Go save. There it is. Okay, so that was the spiky room and death room. Okay, I just looked away for a second. I got confused. No, Croc's not in logic yet? All right, that's good to know. Is b1zn... b1zn's... Dude, don't forfeit. Come on, stick with it. All right, good. Maybe they're just taking a quick break. Come on, you got a couple checks, dude. You can do this. You can do this. I failed miserably my first SMRAT race on this tournament. I finished with like 1 hour and 58 minutes, and I just completely forgot about the Croc escape check. Totally forgot about it. Had a real bad time, you know, and but I stuck with it out of spite, finished that seed. And it's all about what seed you get. I mean, I got a really good seed for my second race. I ended up getting a 116, and I was really, really proud of that seed. It was one of my better ones. So I'd say b1zn, if you're not playing, you're not learning. So stick with it, man. You can do this. We're with you. All right. PapaSchmo has high jump boots. Not really a progression item at this point, except for, you know, not really a progression item at this point, but something you're really going to need. Although, to be honest, with 4 E-tanks, no, because it doesn't have Varia suit, so can't, no. Eventually it puts lower Norfair into logic. But that's a good pick. I mean, I would be satisfied finding high jump boots. You got speed, high jump boots and speed. It's going to make it a little bit more fun to move around. So that was a good check. Yeah. High jump boots make speed not suck. I couldn't have said it better myself. Anybody that has played randos, I end up having to get speed without high jump boots all the time. I hate it. I know Kip says high jump boots are the best item in the game, and that is arguable, but a solid opinion. So Papa going for the Attic Spark. With his ammo, I don't see any reason to do that, because you're just going to eat away a whole lot of health, and not going to check annoying robots, or is he? You know, at this point, I've spent 55 minutes, 2 bosses down, and I don't have crap for a suit. I'm checking this. Wouldn't it suck if there was something really good here? Because this is something that I would be going back for, because I probably wouldn't have made this check. That's super missile. PapaSchmo did not throw his controller on the ground yet. I probably would have. Oh man, just kill it. Kill everything, Papa. So what Papa should do right now is, other than fear for his life, is drop down right here and check what's here, because he's not going to have enough health to spark up there. Run, Papa, run. Oh my goodness. Bubble Mountain missiles, yo. Bubble Mountain missiles. Nice CWJ for PapaSchmo off of the little cart there. Holy mother of God. Unreal. So there's no use in Papa getting enough health to try to even worry about sparking up at this the wreck ship reserve tank. So we could see vanilla gravity, or like somebody in chat had memed earlier, that we would see Varia at gravity. Certainly a possibility. One of the best seeds I ever played actually had vanilla gravity. b1zn, you need speed, brother. At least he can check, right? He's just checking. I mean, he's got speed, but it's really tough to get through those. Oh my God. I can feel the fury. I'm mad at the game. I'm mad at the seat. I want to give these guys a hug or a handshake, post COVID, not anytime soon. But way to go, guys. Papa, what are you doing? What was there? Wasn't it something innocuous? Did I miss it? What's in the reserve? Wreck ship reserve. Oh, he's got to check. Okay, check this missile. Okay. I was curious for a second there why on earth he would make that play, and then I forgot about that missile. So yeah, this isn't a bad seed. Not knowing the Bubble Mountain logic. Yeah, you're right about that. And I know that PapaSchmo has more randomizer experience than I do for sure. I don't know what b1z's experience is. I don't know what b1z's experience is. Look at this. We're both in the ocean. Oh man, we're both in the ocean. We're back to sink. If only. You know what though? This seed right here is perfect for them to run if they don't understand the Bubble Mountain logic, because they will have just had a very, very tough, very brutal lesson in the Bubble Mountain missile logic. And again, yes, gravity could be at waterway. So those are the only two checks that I think are really left. Right, everybody? We got Bubble Mountain missile and waterway. I think every other conceivable check that can be done has been done. Right, waterway's not in logic yet, true, so the suit can't be there. You're right. I'm totally glad I jumped on comms chat. Y'all are teaching me some stuff. I still got races to play. I'm on the edge of my seat. You know what I'm hoping? I'm hoping it's Varia suit. But is Lower Norfair going to be in logic with Varia, because you would have to do a lava dive. You wouldn't have to do a hell run, but you'd have to do a lava dive to get to Lower Norfair. So doesn't it have to be gravity suit? Lower Norfair needs both suits? Okay, all right. Yeah, that's good to know. All right, so PapaSchmo is remembering that you can kill these yellow guys that are not Puyos. I can't remember what the yellow guys are called. Remembering that you can kill them with 3 power bombs, so that's going to save some health, but unfortunately he's not going to be impressed by what he finds here. Right now, I'm wondering if PapaSchmo realizes that they can go to Bubble Mountain missiles. What's the fastest way? Are you going to go back through, back down? Come on, you can remember. You got this, Papa. So go back through Green Brinstar, Pink Bryn, and then head to Bubble Mountain. That would be the fastest way, I believe. So we've checked Old Mother Brain, we've checked Billy Mays, the Billy Mays room. But wait, there's more. But wait, not what I want. I think Bubble Mountain missile is really tough to think about, because you're already thinking that you need the Varia suit to get in there. But speed opens up Frog Speedway, and Bubble is the one non-heated area, basically from here. Now, what about Croc? Is Croc in logic? Papa has Wave Beam. And so what I'm thinking is we're probably going to find Varia at Bubble Mountain, and then we'll go to Croc, and I think Gravity is going to be at Croc. The only other thing would be is if Gravity Suit is at Bubble Mountain, then that opens up Meridia, and then we're looking at Varia being at Meridia. Bubble Mountain is the heated area before heading down. I thought Bubble Mountain was the unheated room that you go into before you go to speed and before you power bomb down into the pre lower north area. Yeah, yeah. So everybody here, we are 1 hour and 3 minutes in, no suits. Just absolutely punishing. Absolutely punishing. I think once the racers find out that Bubble Mountain is the play, um, that next rando they play, they're gonna remember. So Papa is gonna check Waterway. Now, if Bubble Mountain has gravity, Waterway could have Varia, right? So if Papa gets lucky, I mean, it's probably not going to happen. But could Varia conceivably be here? Yeah, I agree, Jay. This would guarantee. Oh my God, just an insult. I mean, X-ray is really only good if you're going to have, what, plasma or ice plasma. So I'm sure PapaSchmo is just wondering right now exactly where to go next. Oh, so I just want to just come on, buddy. Somebody go there. I made a rule to myself when I started running randomizers that under no circumstance would I forfeit under 2 hours. So I'm really hoping that these runners just stick with it, and I don't know what they know. I mean, how many times right now would you be checking an SRL right now to see if there was a dot done? Both of these runners have to feel extremely behind. Either that or just going, well, I wonder what the other person's figuring out here by all this. You know, where have they checked that I have not gone? Papa, I think right now, I think Papa's going. Look at that. Papa got a raid. King Salmon, you the man. You the man. Send him your love. Somebody go raid b1z's channel too, so they feel like they got people with them. Unless you know that they hate that. I always love people there, even if I'm doing a terrible job. And then I can just talk to Chad all the time, like, I know, guys, I'm doing really bad. I'm trying. Oh, jeez. b1z's health is dangerously low again. Yet another theme of this. Another theme of what we've been seeing here, and terrible, terrible drops from the pancakes. Yeah, Schmo is going the right way. So, I mean, he's going to have to. I wonder if it just clicked in his head that I have to go Frog Speedway, or if he's just like, I'm just going to go try a hell run. He's got enough tanks to get over to Bubble Mountain for a hell run, no matter what. So, but I hope. Oh, he's going to do a hell run to ice. Did he save? Where's the save? I wouldn't do this. Oh man, it's like watching a disaster. You should have just used wave beam. You got wave beam. Kill those guys. So we're not going to find anything special here. So come on, PapaSchmo, Frog Speedway. You're so close. Please don't go Croc. You don't have charge beam. I mean, you got plenty of ammo, but still, please don't. There's. Come on, Frog Speedway. If anything, make sure you take this save. I would take this save. Where the heck is b1zn going? Maybe b1zn, does he not know what's over here? He's going to get his high jump boots. Papa, no. Papa, no. This is a bad idea. You don't have near enough health to do this. Please. Please go to Frog Speedway. Come on, everybody. Let's change the universal vibes and send him to Frog Speedway. It's not cheating if you use the force. You're going to get there, Papa. We're going to will you there. So close. So close. So close. He's going to just kick himself in the tush if he finds, as soon as he gets there and sees this. Let's go. Let's go. Go right. Go right. If he goes left, I'm going to lose it. All right, folks. We may just find progression. Thank you for not going down to Croc right there, Papa. Thank you. Yes. Confirmed. We have gravity suit. So if Papa knows, okay, the next play is to go to Meridia. So you're not going to get anything else over here because it would require a hell run. Because even though gravity protects against heat in the vanilla game, it does not protect against heat in Rando. So the absolute play, we are going to see Meridia next. Yeah, that put Waterway into logic, but we've already seen what was at Waterway. Where are you going, dude? This is a bad idea. Can you save, please, Papa? No, no. No, go save. I mean, you can farm up there, but please save first. Unfortunately, b1zn took an unfortunate death. Papa, what are you doing? Okay. So, Meridia? I hope so. It's much better idea than checking either any of those items in Bubble Mountain and beyond. I would make a beeline to Meridia as fast as I can. And at the same time, I would spend a lot of time doing item collection because you need to find Varia's suit. So he's got nowhere else to go if he doesn't find the Varia suit. Just pretty much going to have to hang out in Meridia until he finds the Varia suit. And then you have to talk about ammo. So we're still waiting for PapaSchmo to get suits. Once he gets Varia suit, the next thing that Papa will need for progression would be enough ammo to complete the game, unless he gets, a good beam somewhere. Are we going to see a short charge here? You have space jump. What are you doing? You're just going to make this check now? Nice short charge, Papa. Wow. Sorry you got vanilla missiles, but just look at that tech alone. By the way, for those that don't know, to charge up that kind of speed right there, yeah, that was nicely done. To be able to charge that to get that item. So I would go check Mama Turtle missiles, which some people would forget because in a lot of categories, like any percent, you would just go straight up here, or like GT. PapaSchmo, remembering his hundo, going to check Mama Turtle. Got to watch out for his health. Pretty good with, this suit. It's not going to take too much damage, but without Varia and Gravity combined, which the game expects you to have right here, still. All right, so this is good. This is good for Papa. Papa has some serious firepower now for Dragon. So Dragon is going to be a walk in the park. Batoon is going to be a walk in the park. You're going to see, yeah, I approve picking up these PVs. Batoon is going to be a walk in the park because he can just microwave. And that is a quicker way of killing the boss. You should just shoot up with Plasma and Wave, Papa. By the way, Mama Turtle room, saddest room in the game, as I heard Freya Spirit say one time, because you have to shoot Mama Turtle's babies in order to wake her up for her to go in full-on protection mode. Charge behind Ridley. Charge probably is behind Ridley. Wouldn't that be ridiculous? b1zn showing some really good movement, really sweet spring ball attack there. Or, I'm sorry, mock ball, I don't know, whatever it was. It looked really cool. So I've been kind of focusing on Papa right now because he got the progression we needed. Now I'm just kind of, let's will b1zn down toward Frog Speedway. Let's think that he, at least says to himself, where haven't I checked yet? It's got to be Frog Speedway. So nothing good on the beach over there for PapaSchmo, or is it the sand pit, or are these the sand pit, right? PapaSchmo's going to the sand pit supers now. But absolutely nothing good there. And Papa's got to watch his health, because his save was a while ago. What I would do is, as soon as I hopefully not die with these checks that he has right here, I would save in the like pre-Batoon room, the aqueduct room. I would save there. What a garbage selection of stuff. Why pick up the reserve tank, Papa? Just cuz? If b1zn's going to the Frog Speedway, he's taking the long way. Hey, speaking of randomizers, how cool would it be if you could randomize enemies? And we got all these we got all these really cool items randomized. Imagine if you could randomize enemies. How wicked that would be. That would probably just be awful. Get one of those big monster side hoppers when you have no E-tanks. Just have to face the unfortunate circumstances these gentlemen have been faced with time and time again throughout this run. I am so glad I'm doing comms for this seed and not playing this seed. Crabs everywhere. It would be, if you had a enemy randomizer, you would find Meridia enemies like in Green Brinstar, and that would just be an unholy disaster. Because Meridia enemies, by the way, those who might not know, especially if you don't have a suit, Meridia enemies hit like a tank. That's the phrase I've heard over and over again. Meridia enemies are no joke. Papa check an aqueduct. That's a smart check right now. No? Okay, all right. With this health, that's why he didn't spark. Low health. I mean, I gotta tell you, I would have just gone to Dragon right now. I would have gone through Batoon. I would have gone to Dragon, and then used the energy refill that's outside of Dragon's Lair. Papa, what are you doing? Okay. Maybe that's why we're resetting. That's what I would do. So I would kill Batoon. I would head to Dragon, and then I would make a save, and I would fully charge my health right outside. And then I would go check the precious missiles, and after that I would go. So he is going to spark Aqueduct. Okay. All right, so we don't even need the energy refill now. And to be perfectly honest, likelihood of dying to Dragon with the loadout that Papa has is pretty much nothing, because he's going to microwave Dragon. No doubt. All right, so we're going to do some sand pit checking here. We're going to check west. Okay. I'm used to Hundo. I check east first, but Papa's got Spring Ball. Shack Tool, Kappa. That's where Varia is. Who called Varia at Shack Tool? One of you in chat earlier absolutely called Varia at Shack Tool. We're gonna blame you for that bad juju. Well, Papa, you got to do Aqueduct again and get that E-tank if this is where you're resetting. Still a little bit left, Jay. Yeah, you got Shack Tool, you got East and West Sand Pit, you've got Precious Missiles, you've got Space Jump. I did not see Crab Supers either. I don't think Papa checked Crab Supers, so still another location. So not a lot of locations left, but still a decent amount. Excuse me. By the way, everybody, just, while Papa's getting ready for Batoon here, so this X-ray tech, so Papa has the X-ray. Oh, no, he has no charge. Oh, I'm sorry. I got everybody hyped up for the microwave, and we don't have charge, so we can't even see a microwave. So this is all of a sudden a very dangerous Batoon fight. All right, so my bad there. But Papa's got a lot of supers. So if you hang tight in this corner where Papa is, this left corner, Batoon can't hit you. Even when he's just like, kind of chilling. Um, he can hit you when he spits. But if you hit him with enough supers first, he doesn't. All right, so what's here? I forgot. Batoon E-Tank. Nothing. Pick up Papa. Pick up the super. You need 60 supers to kill Mother Brain. You need 30 supers to kill Ridley. It's not wise to pick up. See, he's hoping for charge. I'm telling you right now, I play a rando. I never bet on charge. I always bet on ammo. I get lucky with charge. I get gifted with charge. But I bet on ammo. All right, so I hope Papa remembers about the save and the refill up here, because Dragon is a pest. Yeah, he has 60 supers. That's enough, but he's got nothing for Zeb Skip. I mean, he could probably do a speed Zeb Skip, but I would not risk soft locking there. And you also have to break the tank in Mother Brain 1. And he does not really have enough missiles, I don't think. I don't think Papa has enough missiles to break the tank and kill the brain without using supers. So I still think getting supers right now is a good idea. And that might be a terrible call, but I would rather have more ammo, because 60 is enough to take down Mother Brain 2. 3080 works? Yeah, 3080 would. Yeah, and I think Papa's sitting at 3060, unless I can't read these pixels here. Nice short charge from b1zn too. PapaSchmo and b1zn showing the elite tech. Really, really good start to the Dragon fight for PapaSchmo. So right there is Dragon will take Shine Spark damage, the only boss that'll take Shine Spark damage, and Papa's got 2 right across the top of the head. That's where your Shine Spark is going to do the most damage. If you run through Dragon's body, you run the risk of not having as much damage, but also you run the risk of chain damage, which you can end up hitting Dragon over and over and over again, because you end up hitting her on a spot that, I don't know, reset your iframes over and over again. Really sweet 3-spark kill from PapaSchmo. Excellent job. Excellent. Going for the spike suit, which, by the way, spike suit, when you have spring ball, is extremely difficult to get. So Papa's going to have to settle with blue suit for now. And, oh, Varia, you elusive animal, you beast. So PapaSchmo is not in full go mode yet. Still needs some ammo, but definitely closer than b1zn. And to be perfectly honest, for all how long it took b1zn to get here, he's now kind of closed the gap between him and PapaSchmo quite a lot, because of all these different I really feel like the gap has been closed. I felt like it was more than 20 minutes of a gap. I mean, I guess it kind of depends on what b1zn looks for now, but I feel like things are much closer, because b1zn, relative to his run, made the Bubble Mountain check much earlier than Papa did relative to his run. Yeah, and he's probably going to get him. If I was PapaSchmo, I would not do any more Meridia checks right now. I would pick up whatever ammo I thought I needed down in Lower North Air. And, Papa's he's not too far away from go mode. So like Zero said in the chat, 30 and 80 will put him there. And bound to be some extra super packs in Lower North Air, but I think you're going to find charge. Let's say that. Why not? We have not seen Croc yet, have we? So if we're talking about routes, right now, what I would do is I would go straight to Ridley as fast as I could. I wouldn't bother with Croc. I wouldn't bother with Golden Chorizo. To be honest, in randomizers, I almost never bother with Golden Chorizo at all. I spent enough time with him in GT Classic. I don't need to hang out with him at randomizers. But if I'm PapaSchmo, I'm going straight to Ridley. Yeah, pick up ammo on the way. Exactly, Jay. Not quite in go mode yet. You know, you can refill through, through the Zebatites. And Papa is actually good enough with a short charge. He might be able to pull off a Zeb skip, a speed Zeb skip. But with like the bare minimum ammo, obviously you're going to save before Mother Brain if you're thinking. But I don't think I'd want to get through that Zebatite without knowing for sure I had enough ammo to finish the Mother Brain fight, even if I co-jacked a few supers or, just have bad luck with, Mother Brain just shucking and jiving. I think what each runner's thinking right now is, I hate Super Metroid. Maybe not, man. I love hanging out on Zebbies, but I don't think I'd be playing again for the rest of the day if this was the seed that I ran. But to be perfectly honest, I think I would have made the Bubble Mountain check a little bit earlier than these guys. But who knows? I've kind of been telling you what my thoughts are as I'm watching, and there's definitely been some stuff from the chat. Nice chronic boost by PapaSchmo. So that damage boost, look at how it's going to take him right down through the Gravitron. It's a little quicker way. It's kind of like some unnecessary swag, but menuing. It's like unnecessary swag, but swag nonetheless. I approve. Jargle, that's a really good outlook. Look forward to the next seed, because there's no way it's going to be as bad as this. I think that will realign my perspective. Thank you for that. Next time I get a really awful seed like this, I'm going to remember that, and I will just look forward to the next one. All right, so a little fast pillars action here from PapaSchmo, if he could pull it off. All right, well, got the had the right amount of run, just did not quite press down enough to charge that Shine Spark. That would have got him straight through. Then the next is worse. Oh. If I played this seed and I went another even 30 minutes without a suit, I wouldn't be playing the next seed either. I don't know, maybe not. This game is pretty addictive. See if b1zn can clear Dragon as fast as PapaSchmo did. That's a strat I kind of rely on quite a bit. Use the power bomb to get rid of some of that goo. Try to charge up some Shine Sparks. Oh my goodness, what a pain in the butt. Dragon, stop swooping, you jerk. PapaSchmo's got to be careful he doesn't land on crumble blocks over there. Oh man, grapple. Yeah, I like grapple, not now. So Papa's got to be careful that they don't fall in those crumble blocks down there. Very, very well done there. Nice job. b1zn's going to be super happy right now. Varia. So I think both racers are going to be feeling a whole lot better now than they did 10 minutes ago, But again, what's going through PapaSchmo's brain right now? What's going through his brain? Probably sitting there going, there's no way b1zn is not at Mother Brain right now. He's probably at Mother Brain. Any second in SRO, I'm going to see done, and I'm going to have to throw out my GG and just finish the game by myself. I mean, we're all here with you. But that's where my brain would go. As you start getting around this late in the seed in the race, and you feel like somebody's probably won by now. All right, so PapaSchmo getting ready to go down to the middle pirates. So we'll see if Papa uses speed tech or decides to just do 3 super missiles. So 3 super missiles makes really short work. Without charge beam, this is a little trickier. So Papa right now has the very bare minimum of supers. So, okay, please farm. So grapple is absolutely coming in handy. So maybe not as bad of a pickup as it looked like right away. I'm sure he was probably disappointed to get grapple, but right there, I mean, still not leaving a lot of room. I don't know where Papa's last save is, but if he doesn't connect 30 out of these 33 supers that he has left, he's only got 30 missiles left, and it's doable, but it's just, I mean, maybe he's just more confident than I am. I probably would have farmed up to 40 supers, personally. b1zns making their way down to lower Norfair. So I want to say right now, b1zn is probably 10 minutes behind PapaSchmo, maybe 7 minutes. PapaSchmo still with a significant ammo advantage as far as the Metroid rooms, because 25 power bombs. b1zn can do it with 16, and that's assuming nobody finds ice. Oh, Papa in the money with charge beam. So charge beam, Papa doesn't have to worry about ammo. Papa's in go mode. Papa's going to have to use power bombs on the Metroids. Probably going to have to shoot out the Zebatites. It just kind of depends. It really depends. You know, if Papa can do the speed Zeb skip, then he doesn't have to shoot out the Zebatites. But Papa's in go mode. And somebody, by the way, in chat, somebody totally called charge beam at Ridley. So props to you. Props to you for figuring that one out. I don't know that I would have made that guess. Papa going for Wasteland Speedball. Didn't make it. So one thing to remark on, everybody, is I think, you know, even with the trouble of following the logic and, you know, maybe making a lot of checks that, you know, like b1zn right now probably has no need to make any of these checks, but I'm sure that they're looking for ice or charge. I'm certain of it. That's the only thing, that's the only reason you would be making any of those checks right now. But the other thing b1zn has to think about is you need supers, dude. You're going to Ridley. So it looks like b1zn's going to check speed. It looks, and if you're checking speed, you're going to check speed missiles. And then, I mean, while you're there, you might as well check wave beam. So conceivably, b1zn could find ice there. We don't know where ice is. Oh, wait a minute. Papa has screw attack? Where'd we find that? Did I just fall asleep? I did. I was watching b1zn. Where did we find screw? PB's a shame? All right. That is pretty, yeah, that's a shame. I gotta tell you, it was a good pickup for Papa, but no way was I checking that. Again, like I said, I would be feeling in complete go mode right now. I would just use supers to take out the Zebatites and full on mother brain fight. I think without ice, is plasma wave, is it 30 charge shots or 40 with that beam combo? Because I know plasma charge wave ice is 20 for mother brain 2. 24? All right. That's not too bad at all. So why is Papa making checks? Bet on charge at Ridley. You know, Lomion, I'm going to remember that. Always bet on charge at Ridley. I've never gotten it there, but I'm going to keep that in mind. All these little bits I'm hearing from chat. Because again, I still have races. Still in this. Super pack. And again, without knowing Charge Beam is at Ridley, it's smart for b1zn to pick up more supers. I would too. I hate to say it, but this makes me feel a little bit better about the really bad seats that I've done, like the really tough times I've had in some seats. Because sometimes when I'm playing, I'm feeling like, is it only me having this kind of trouble? Look at b1zn going new route. Got new route down to Lower Norfair. Maybe not the fastest way to get there from there, or is it? Probably from where he was. Although I don't think I would have thought about it. What did I hear this called as? The Remembered Highway? I might be thinking of something. Ridley almost has 1 of 4 items: charge, high jump boots, bombs, or plain missile. Interesting. Faster, okay. Thanks, chat. That's one of the things I love about these live events like this, is you get to have a little bit of extra stuff from people in chat, and you got a wide array of people who just have different knowledge, different sections of the game. I know that was kind of a cluster of weird phrasing, but I think you get what I mean. Live Tech and Logic channel. It's great. I gotta tell you, the chat and Twitch has been like just such a savior to me playing Super Metroid. It's really just enhanced the experience in every way, shape, and form. And I think it's helped me progress personally in the game way faster. And it's really nice to connect with people that have the same love for the same game that we all play ad nauseum. And you know what? For me, it's never too much content. Bring it on. All right. b1zn, I wonder if he's going to make the same grapple find that PapaSchmo found. Because if not, if he doesn't find grapple beam, then it's going to take them quite a bit longer to farm for supers for the Ridley fight. All right. Oh, Papa. This is bad, everybody. This is bad. Where did Papa save? So it takes 3 power bombs to kill the Metroids, and their drop, see, look at that. He doesn't have enough to finish. So I wonder if Papa knows this. I found this out the hard way. If you find yourself in this position, instead of going all the way back to the ship to refill, I was told that you could get power bombs from the Kagos, and not too far out of here. So let's see what Papa does. Now, you might not get a lot of power bombs from the Kagos, so maybe it would even be better to go all the way back to the ship. So this is going to be interesting to see what Papa's move is. But absolute edge. It's going to be really difficult or impossible for b1zn to catch up at this point. Papa is really good at Turian. Papa does baby skip. Papa does stand up. So, all right, he's going to refill at the ship. I salute this move. You do not need 25 power bombs, but I wouldn't go back with less than 10. I wouldn't. Just you can't guarantee, blowing 1 for 2. I don't know if that might just be frustration speaking there, but the Metroids are not reliable as far as their power bomb drops are concerned. So we're going back to farm some more Kagos. Meanwhile, b1zn is on their way down to Metal Pirates. And, b1zn, your ammo count is really, not looking good. Just going to do some plasma. This could take a while. Yeah, it's going to reload the room. I would reload the room and try to do Shine Spark kills. Yeah, I think Papa in the long run, it would have been better to just go all the way to the ship. What the other thing I hadn't noticed is that Papa's health was a little bit low. I mean, it wasn't low. He had, decent health, but his health was low enough that you're more likely to get health drops from the pirates and the Kagos than you are to get a power bomb. So, again, it's given b1zn a chance to catch up, but they're so far behind and have to do a ton of farming themselves without, uh, did not pick up grapple, did not make that check. So, basically, these bugs here are likely to drop health drops, super missiles, or literally nothing. Does b1zn have 35 supers? I hope so. Otherwise, this could go bad. But again, how behind are they feeling right now? I would be looking. I would not. I would say something went wrong with SRL. The other guy has to have had a dot done by now. Did Papa only get one Metroid down there? So he's going to have to go. Jeez. I feel like Papa's going to have to farm more. No? Okay, good. Can't. Grouping with screw attack is, you can't do it, man. There you go. Watch your health. See, here's the other thing, too, is he's got just enough power bombs. His health is going to be dropping down. Yeah, when that Metroid is on the left of the screen like that, that's where it's going to stay. Papa, oh, I made the same mistake. I did that earlier today in an any percent run. When you get that Metroid stuck at the left of the room, the Metroid stays there. GG, b1zn, finishing the Ridley fight with exactly one super left. I mean, he would have had enough regular missiles to take care of it, but wow. Yeah, that glitch with the Metroid on the far left there is extremely frustrating. Papa with some spring ball shenanigans. I love it. Look at that. He's practicing baby skip on the little babies first. So with this health right now, it's not even worth it for Papa to do baby skip, because no crystal flash ammo, and you're going to have to take the health refill anyways. So your best bet right now is to damage down. I mean, PapaSchmo might do the baby skip just for the swag, but me, I would damage down a little bit, have the Metroid grab me, and off we go. So, oh, by the way, everybody, since Papa didn't go back to the ship and didn't really care too much about his supers, Papa's going to have to do a lot of refilling, or he's going to have to speed zeb skip. So, predictions. What are your predictions in chat? Papa has a really good short charge. Very good at that tech. Seen him. I haven't seen him do a speed zeb skip, but we all saw the short charge in Meridia. I think the short charge for the speed zeb skip is comparable. So I'm wondering what he's going to do. Are we going to see a lot of refills? Because we've got this door. We've got the Ghidoras. The Ghidorah door. What on earth is he doing? What do you... So he's worried about the Zepatites right now. You're not soft lock, Schmo. You're just gonna have to refill. What are you doing? I mean, Papa might be really fatigued right now. Is he gonna try speed zeb skip? Please save. Why wouldn't you save? I hope he remembers you can refill, but this is wild, everybody. I mean, 4 super missiles will take out that Zeb. He's got to know you can refill. Man, if b1zn was one death less right now, this would be probably even. I don't even know what kind of Turian b1zn's Turian is going to look like. They have 15 power bombs. That's less power bombs. 50 potential supers. I mean, why didn't Papa fill up at the ship? Maybe he was not thinking about his ammo count because he had charge beam. This is super interesting. Did b1zn never pick up high jump boots? How did I miss that? Or did we have a reset? High jump boots were in wreck ship. Was it where were high jump boots? Yeah, wreck ship E-tank. So b1zn never picked those up. I was wondering why his jumps look short. All right, Papa. I don't think that's enough ammo. And this is going to suck with these Rinkas because they're just going to keep spawning. Normally, you would have ice at this point in the vanilla game. You're not soft locked yet, Papa. You're good, but he's got to be looking. b1zn and PapaSchmo have got to be looking at SRL right now going, what on earth is the other dude's run like at all? How is this race still not over? How is the dot done not yet come in? What is going on? What is going on here? I mean, I have had at least 3 seeds go at 1 hour and 58 minutes. My first SMRAT tournament match for this tournament, I still haven't watched the restream yet because it was a painful 1 hour and 58 minutes, and I'm just like, I am never gonna watch that. That was so embarrassing, you know. But it's really not. I guess it feels embarrassing, but I think all of us have had bad seeds where we just took forever. And look at it, this seed, both these runners, very, very well matched for this seed. This seed has brought us so much pain and sorrow, so much joy. Pain and sorrow a lot in the early run, a lot of early death to the side hopper, the Samus killing champion of early 2021. A lot of great memories that these guys will want to forget immediately after playing. Is it usual for 2 racers to have a seed finish to go so long? And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. It's just kind of like more out of like curiosity. Because this race could be a highlight for, you know, oh wow, perfect ammo for that attempt. All right, Papa, do your thing. 24 plasma shots. And I'm certain Papa's going to go for stand-up. And there's no real reason not to. Papa's a very experienced stand-up player. And I got to tell you, everybody, no way did I think this race was going to end up with both runners at Turian at the same time. I mean, about like 20 minutes in, no way would I have said both runners would be at Turian at the same time. No way would I have called that. So Papa, oh, you know what? Papa can't do stand-up because Papa only has 6 E-tanks and they're not even full anyways. You need at least 7 tanks for stand-up. So, yeah. And here I look at the chat and they're like, wait a minute. So I'm just used to stand-up. I watch a lot of GT Classic. I play a lot of GT Classic. I play a lot of Hundo. But PapaSchmo does not have enough tanks. Now, b1zn has enough tanks to do stand-up if they want. You know, we'll see if they make that decision. I mean, it's really maintaining enough health to stand up and then feeling confident enough to damage down properly. b1zn being GT Classic experienced, it's not out of the question. They have enough E-tanks for sure. So Papa's going to hang out right now, go take a sandwich break. while the baby Metroid attempts to kill Mother Brain. Maybe just teach her a lesson. And then one of the saddest moments, I don't want to spoil it for everybody, but what's coming next is it's just sad. Very sad. So this is going to be the slowest first place finish of the tournament so far. I got to tell you, I'm proud of you, PapaSchmo. I'm proud of you, b1zn, for sticking through and hanging out here. Just absolute rager of a race. We've got over 80 people in chat right now, cheering on PapaSchmo, cheering on b1zn. If I could abide the sound of my own voice, I would have to watch this race back immediately. But I don't think I could do that. I had a lot of fun doing this, and I hope you guys all enjoyed hearing my voice for this commentary. My mother, my wife, everybody I know said, "Boy, you must really like the sound of your own voice." No, I really don't. I just like talking. It's also how I think. So I can't understand my thoughts until they're out of my mouth. And then I'm like, wow, did I think that? That's weird. This has been one of the most fun races I have ever called. I've done a lot of GT Classic commentary. I did a bunch of commentary for the Hundo tournament. Really, I'm new to it. This is, I've a couple months now, I've done some commentary, and it's getting fun. And I've called some really, really cool matches. I don't know if I've ever called a match as unpredictable, sad, wild. Look at b1zn showing the elite tech with the speed Zeb skip. These guys, by the way, these two right here were so well matched up for this. This is one of the most exciting matches I've seen in a rando so far. For maybe different reasons than other races are exciting, but spectacular job, everybody. So just really quick, while PapaSchmo is gonna get a GG here right after this race, everybody. Round three bracket announcements are going to be made. We're going to want, anybody's in the tournament, we're going to want to stick around and find out who our next opponent is. I know I'm excited to find out. I might have to miss it, but GG Papa. GG. I don't know what the SRL time is. It was a really long time. Probably a huge, huge sign of relief from PapaSchmo. Finally, just done with that seed. He won the match. No way he could have predicted he'd run the match. I want to know how many times PapaSchmo looked back at SRL. b1zn opting not to do stand-up on Mother Brain 3, saying, you know what? I need a break. I need a calm moment. I need to relax. I need to crack my knuckles. I need to shake my head. Yeah, we got to get interviewing here. We need an interview for sure. I want to hear from PapaSchmo. I want to hear from b1zn. What a race.
Hello.
Holy, unbelievable. PapaSchmo, we had so many moments that we just wanted to cry for you guys. We had so many moments we wanted just like, dude, I think somebody needs a hug. This is just punishing, absolutely punishing. How do you feel? How many times did you look at SRL wondering how b1zn could not have been done by now?
Pretty much the entire time after, I don't know, Dragon. Because I don't know if you guys were able to deduce what was going on at the beginning of my run, other than the fact that I died a whole bunch of times. But since the time I started the run, I was doing something. I was switching up a hotkey on my emulator to make sure that when I'm typing words, it wasn't like triggering things to happen in the emulator. And
Right.
somehow during that, I turned on the turbo of the Y button. So every time I held Y, it was just spamming Y, which is why I couldn't run as fast and I couldn't get my speed booster to work. And I was like, what is happening, dude? Like I can't even short charge. I can't even run the entire length of the landing site and get the speed booster to give me blue suit. I had no idea what was going on. So that's why I just sat there for a while, like trying to figure it out. And finally I realized what was going on. And then I fought Fantoon. And then my controller died. So I
Jeez,
had to
man.
look around for a backup controller, and I finally found one and plugged it in and got it to work. Yeah, so many reasons why I was looking over SRL and being like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm just gonna keep going.
We definitely noticed that. We definitely figured that it might have been a controller malfunction or a turbo issue, and we totally noticed it. The other thing we noticed is both you and b1zn were near death for like the first 25 minutes of the run with almost no E-tanks, and you
Dude,
both made the same decisions with the side hopper rooms, except you saved. You
you're
saved by
okay.
spore spawn. b1zn had to start all over again. So like
Yeah.
the fact that they're just wrapping up Turian right now is mind blowing. The choices you guys made, where you both did Waterway when it was out of logic. You both took forever to kind of realize that Bubble Mountain was in logic. Like you guys had speed.
Yeah.
Like I think you were supposed to go straight from Crade, right to
Yes.
Bubble Mountain, and just
Yes.
oh man. But we could not believe this was a while. You have to watch this thing back. It's crazy.
I definitely will, man. Yeah, because Bubble, Frog Speedway, like in my mind was Norfair, and I was like, okay, well that's not, it's a hot place. It's if I don't have Varia, if it
I
hasn't given me
knew it.
Varia, yeah, and
I
then
knew it. I called it. That's what I said. That he probably has got the hell run in his mind. Like I don't have Varia yet, but yeah, wow.
b1zn, GG's, dude. Holy cow, man. I'm sure you're hurting as much as I am.
Did we get b1zn in here? Are you here?
Oh, sorry, my mic was off. GG.
GG, man.
Wow.
That
You
must have been
guys.
quite a watch, actually.
We laughed, we cried, we had moments of frustration, we felt your pain, we had some good laughs. We just you guys put on quite a show. But I got to tell you, I'm so happy I'm on this side of it and I didn't have to run that seed, because that was wild.
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
I'm very sorry for your controller stuff, man. That really sucks.
Dude, it was crazy. I couldn't figure out what was going on, and I knew something was off from the beginning, but it wasn't until I got Speed Booster that I confirmed it, because I couldn't even get Blue Suit with Speed Booster. And I was like, oh, okay, something is definitely wrong, and I had to like delve into my settings and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, apart from that, the seed was really, really lots of fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
didn't. I forgot that speed puts
Bubble
gravity
Mountain.
suit in logic. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I made I think 2 or 3 rounds around the overworld, and I died maybe 6 times. So you had plenty of time to fix your controller.
Well,
the fact that both of you ended up in Turian at the same time, albeit on opposite sides of Turian, is completely amazing for this seed. Like just absolutely unbelievable. I think you guys are really going to have a lot of fun looking back at it, and maybe it won't be so painful the second time around. But you guys started off making very, very similar choices, and then as you got a little further through the room, like Papa has high jump boots, for instance, and you didn't make that check, b1zn. So you had to suffer through speed with no high jump, which is just an awful way to play the game.
yeah.
Wait. I went for high jump boots 2 or 3 times and died each time.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You died, so you did it at first.
Spiky Rim of Death took you out.
Yeah, I lost a lot. in attic, so I didn't know where to go. So while I was thinking, I decided to clear Rick Chip. I died to Fantoon once because I was going for like 5 super strat, but then I realized I don't have charge.
I I died to Fantoon as well. Seems like we did a lot of the same the same
And
thing.
you both enraged Fantoon, which makes it even more hilarious. You both got an enraged Fantoon.
Yep. Well, Fantoon was red, man, and I was almost certain one super was gonna do it, and then I didn't have charge for the pseudo screw, so I was like, well, let me try to jump over these flames, and then the first flame hit me, and that was it.
Well, we were
Yeah, I
saying,
enraged him on purpose.
oh right,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
because
yeah,
you
yeah.
thought you had charge.
Yeah, I didn't know what you need, to be honest. I guess screw attack would have done it as well. Now I know.
Yeah,
I'm not
Screw
very
Attack would have done it. We were talking in chat that we kind of expect that you guys will always remember that speed brings Bubble Mountain into logic. The Bubble Mountain missiles. I don't think you'll forget that again.
Yep, that'll definitely be one of the lessons for today. Also, another lesson for today: don't just run by the ship before you get to Torian when you have nothing.
Wait, do you
Because
see? I almost don't want to spoil it for Bison how your little trip to Turian went because that's actually how Bison was able to catch up and bridge the gap where it was a Turian apart.
Yeah, I
yeah,
did save before Turian. I didn't know why. I needed power bombs because I needed to refill anyway, and I decided to save. I'm kind of stupid enough that I've already had a seed exactly like this.
well, I'm
I've
sorry
I've
two
forgotten
times.
I've forgotten about I had a seed where progression was in Bubble Mountain and the only access was speed, so I felt like double stupid when I saw Gravity Suit there.
Well, you did me a favor because I'm never going to make that mistake for sure. I'm definitely going to remember that one. And
Never
I
say
no,
never.
yeah, no judgment here, no judgment here because I still have some rando races to run, and I honestly I would have probably had even more difficulty than you guys had on this seed. Uh, how great is the relief after how frustrating that run was?
I mean, to not be still playing that seed, it's pretty great.
Yeah, it's good. I feel like an idiot as well because like 2 days ago, Zero was teaching me in chat that I should always be careful of side hoppers, and I died.
uh,
There are like 3 different rooms where side hoppers can kill you, and I died in all 3 of them on
I
separate occasions today.
I died in Mission Impossible room I think 2 or 3 times, and then I died in meme route side hopper room at least once. So yeah, we had a lot of fun. I guess the difference Kevin Essex was saying the difference was I went up to Spore Spawn and saved before I went into Mission Impossible, so I was able to try it a couple times without too much rework, if you will.
that
Oh, I
was one of
think
the
I
most significant early time losses because Bison died really early on and had to go all like 12 minutes into the run, had to go all the way back to start over.
yeah.
All right, I feel like at this point we're watching the previews of a movie that I really want to see, and I hate watching the previews of a movie that I really want to see. So I'm just gonna say GG to Bison, and I'm sorry. Thanks to Kevin Essex for coming along the ride with us and narrating this fun little series of unfortunate events with the chat. And thank you to the restreamers and the trackers and chat for hanging out, man. I had a blast, even though it was a pretty horrid experience.
Any last words,
Yeah,
Bison?
I can second that. It's pretty rare that you get to really laugh out loud. Like I was laughing really, really hard, like 3 or 4 times. It's quite an experience. I hope you fix your controller stuff because that's like the worst when you're running in.
Yeah,
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Glow. Thank you. I don't know who else is. I can't see who else is.
We had a
Hopefully,
Ghost
but
Wizard
thank you,
on the
everybody.
tracking and Glove on the restream, and they did a really great job.
Yeah, it must have been tough. You have to remember.
Well, the
Yeah.
tracker had to be reset a couple times, you know.
Yeah. Thank you guys very much. Yeah, I just hope it was a good show, and at the end, the feeling is good. Thank you very much.
Hey, thank you guys for racing. Thank you guys for sticking through it. This was just, it was an incredible experience for everybody involved. I'm really proud to have been a part of it. I want to tell everybody, make sure you follow PapaSchmo, follow b1zn. They're both great Super Metroid runners, run a variety of categories, and I know them both. They're real cool people. Follow them. Follow Glove. Follow Ghost Wizard. Follow me. Follow Speedrunners Arena. We got some really great stuff coming up. Round 3 brackets will be announced, so everybody stay tuned for that announcement. I'm going to send off and let the next person, I think Jay is going to take care of that, maybe restart the stream, whatever it is. Thanks for coming, and see you next mission. This was just awesome. Bye-bye.